Constantino.
¿Qué huele?
Pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing.
Here with Giovanni Cabrera with a interesting, beautiful, crazy boxing story. First and foremost, talk about how you ended up here at Wildcard.
It was crazy. I had just moved to the south side of Chicago. The property manager, his uncle was Chuck Cameron, a big business guy from the 80s. Freddie, okay, he's kicking me out.
All right, we'll go outside.
See, So yeah, basically Chuck Cameron was the property manager's uncle where I just moved to on the south side of Chicago, and he said, "Okay, kid, he's like, I like you. I'm introducing you to my uncle." Some time happened, I don't know if it was gonna happen. Finally, he set up the meeting with me and Freddie. I packed all my stuff. I drove across the country to LA. First day I was here, Freddie says, "Okay, kid, well, if you're good, you could stay." 2 days later, Manny Pacquiao arrives. And he says, "Gio, Manny Pacquiao wants to meet you." And I couldn't believe it. He says, "Maybe if he likes you, you could spar him on Saturday." 5 minutes before he gets there, Manny Pacquiao fires both of his sparring partners. Freddie comes up to me, he says, "Pacquiao wants to go 6 rounds with you right now." I nearly shed my pants. But, I felt like it was truly destiny. Manny Pacquiao's a global icon, one of the greatest fighters of all time.
So that was the first day you met him, first time you met him, and then you're gonna spar him.
2 days later, yeah, I met Freddie. 2 days later, he says, "Stay after," and then Pacquiao arrives. He says, "Okay, now you're gonna get in the ring with Pacquiao." It was a dream come true. I was scared as hell, but Pepe Riley was there. He was in my corner, and I swear to God, this guy, he didn't know what to tell me. He was like, "I don't know, man. Do your best." I was like, "Oh shit." So the Black Eyed Peas walk in, Apple Diab, J. Ray Soul, some NBA players walk in.
Talk about pressure.
Pacquiao's whole entourage comes in, photographers, Fox Sport 1 comes in, and I was like, holy shit, these guys want me to get knocked out, so they could say Pacquiao's back, and that was for Earl Spence. But luckily I held my own, and Pacquiao, treated me great, truly a global icon, my childhood hero. This is one of the reasons why I got into boxing. He hired me to be sparring partners for Earl Spence, and yeah, man. At that time, I was out of the rankings, completely inactive, and I fought my way 3 fights on ESPN. Beat Garron, who had just knocked out Carlos Balderas. They put me with a tough Argentinian, Damon Araujo.
Talk about that stat you told me about.
I have beat more undefeated fighters than anybody in boxing history, man. You pick your favorite fighter. In the first 20 fights, I beat 7 undefeated fighters. 7 undefeated fighters. Some Olympian alternates.
And you're coming off a great win.
Coming off a great win against Gabriel Flores Jr., the youngest fighter to ever sign a promotional contract. He had 1 loss versus Venado, and they were looking to re-spark his career, thinking that I was an easy opponent. And as everyone is figuring out very quickly that that's not the case. I'm here to become lightweight champion of the world.
Talk about a little bit of your background, where you're from. We heard you're from Mexico, right?
León, Guanajuato, donde la vida no vale nada, cabrones. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My father's from León, Guanajuato. I was raised between Mexico and Chicago and Seattle, actually. Yeah, but later half of my life I was in Chicago. So Chicago has been my home for a while. So Chicago's in my heart right now.
And talk about the possibility of who you might fight next. Any?
Oh, I got some big names, man. Big names next. I don't really know if I should mention it, but fuck it. If it's gonna make it happen, I got offered to fight Maxie Hughes for an IBF eliminator in London. I got offered to fight George Kambosos in Australia, and I just got a call today, and they offered me to fight Pitbull Cruz. So
it's gonna be a hard.
Let's go.
Hard to pick between those
hard to
3.
pick. Hey, man, I want to make the fight happen.
You don't have to tell us, but do you know who you're gonna want to fight?
Whoever accepts the fight.
So you said yes to all 3.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm willing to fight everybody.